Have you ever woken up from a dream and thought, why were they there? Someone you lost years ago, someone you haven't seen in forever, someone your brain apparently decided to invite back at 3:17 a.m. without asking you first. You sit up, staring at the ceiling, heart a little heavy, a little warm, a little confused, and you think, I was doing fine. Why now? Yeah, let's talk about that. Because dreaming about people we've lost isn't random, creepy, or your brain being dramatic for no reason. It's actually one of the most human things we do. And no, it doesn't mean they're haunting you, visiting you, or judging your life choices. Probably. Here's the thing. Your brain never learned how to say goodbye properly. When someone leaves our life, whether through death, distance, or just life being life, our waking mind eventually adapts. We get busy, we function, we smile at work, we pay bills, we pretend we're fine. But your subconscious, your subconscious keeps receipts. Dreams are basically your brain's night shift. While you're asleep, it's sorting memories, emotions, and unfinished feelings, and people we've lost often fall into the category of unfinished business. Think of it like this. During the day, your brain is a neat office worker. At night, it turns into a messy artist with feelings. That's why someone you haven't thought about in years suddenly shows up in a dream, acting completely normal, like nothing ever happened. No dramatic reunion, no explanation. They're just there, sitting on the couch, laughing, walking beside you. And that hurts the most, doesn't it? Because in the dream, they're alive again or present again. And when you wake up, reality hits like a cold splash of water. But here's something comforting. Your brain isn't trying to hurt you, it's trying to protect you. When you dream of someone you lost, your mind is replaying the version of them that made you feel safe, understood, loved, or complete. It's like your emotional memory saying, hey, remember this feeling? You're allowed to have it. Sometimes the dream happens because you're stressed, sometimes because you're lonely, sometimes because you're going through a big change, and sometimes for no obvious reason at all. Ever notice how these dreams show up when life feels overwhelming, when you're stuck, when you wish someone was there to talk to? Yeah, that's not a coincidence. Your brain pulls familiar people from the past because they represent comfort, guidance, a time when things felt simpler or at least different. It's like emotional muscle memory. And no, it doesn't mean you're weak for missing them. It means you loved deeply. And love doesn't disappear just because time passes. Here's a weird but true part. Most of the time, the person in your dream isn't really them. It's you. It's the part of you that learned something from them, the part that felt seen by them, the part that still carries their voice, their advice, their laugh. That's why sometimes they say things in dreams that feel wise, or comforting, or exactly what you needed to hear. Your mind is borrowing their face to talk to itself. Honestly, that's kind of beautiful. And sometimes a little unfair. Because your brain could at least warn you before stressing you out emotionally before breakfast. Now, let's address the big question everyone secretly asks but pretends not to. Does this mean they're trying to send me a message? Psychologically speaking, it's your own emotions communicating. Spiritually speaking, many people believe dreams are a bridge between memory and meaning. Either way, what matters most is how the dream makes you feel. If you wake up sad, that's okay. If you wake up comforted, that's also okay. If you wake up confused, emotional, or weirdly happy, also okay. Dreams aren't instructions, they're reflections. And here's something no one tells you. Dreaming of someone you lost doesn't mean you haven't moved on. It means you're human. It means your heart remembers. It means part of them still lives inside you in the way you think, love, react, and care. And maybe that's why they visit your dreams, not to remind you of loss, but to remind you that the connection was real. So the next time you wake up from one of those dreams, don't rush to push it away. Sit with it for a moment. Smile if you can. Cry if you need to. Laugh if the dream was oddly normal, like them just borrowing your charger and disappearing again. Your mind wasn't trying to reopen a wound, it was saying this mattered. And honestly, some people matter forever. If this made you feel seen, you're not alone. And if you've ever dreamed of someone you lost, you already understand more than you think.